A couple days ago, we went ahead and posted an article on the Facebook like page that I wanted to go ahead and elaborate a little bit more on, and that is the Back to the Future Never Being Remade article from Yahoo that we posted on our Facebook like page. I'll go ahead and leave a link to the actual article in the description below. But basically, what it boils down to is this. Bob Gale, the original writer for the Back to the Future trilogy, had recently spoke with Yahoo and said that they're never going to make another Back to the Future movie for the big screen, and he gave some of his reasons why. I'll go ahead and read a little bit of the article to you guys so that you can get caught up to speed here. The co-writer and producer of the Back to the Future trilogy has revealed that there will never be another screen version of the movie classic. Despite being courted by the studios to revive the franchise, Bob Gale tells Yahoo he's not interested. Let's face it, we've seen a lot of sequels that are made years and years later, and I don't think I can name one that's any good, he says, that lives up to the originals. I don't think you can recapture it. Gale wrote the script for the 3 films with Robert Zemeckis, who also directed. We're not going to do director's cuts or make a 3D version or change the special effects. People love them the way they are. We think they're really good. Let's not mess with it. The Back to the Future trilogy, now this holds a special place in my heart. This is a movie franchise that me and my brother grew up watching a lot as kids, and I own all of them on DVD. I absolutely love these movies. To this day, they remain one of my favorite trilogies of any movie series, and I agree with Bob Gale. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it, and that's what he's pretty much saying in this article, that there's no way to really recapture the same magic of those movies, the charm of those original movies. So why bother remaking them, or why bother making a pointless sequel when pretty much to them all the loose ends have been tied up, and they pretty much were in part 3. I mean, could we have seen more adventures of Doc and Marty? Maybe, but the way it ended I was fine with, and I'm sure most people were as well. So Bob Gale, thank you so much for standing up and saying, hey, you know, we don't need the money. Because that is something that he goes on to say later on in the article. We don't need the money, and that's a lot of the reason why these movies get revived. It's just for the money. Oh, let's, you know, this is an old successful franchise or an old successful movie. Let's remake it and sell it off with the name alone, and that ruins a lot of movies when they're remade. Now, I'm not going to go as far as to say all remakes have been bad, because that's obviously not true. There have been some remakes that I have liked better than the original. They're very few and far between, but it's true. There have been some remakes that I have liked better than the original, but I'm glad that this is one that is going to remain a timeless classic. I am totally okay with this, and I am of the same opinion as Bob Gale. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. But enough about what I think or my opinion. I actually want to know what you guys think about this. Do you guys agree with Bob Gale? Is the Back to the Future trilogy fine just the way it is? Are you of the opinion that it could be made better with special effects and 3D effects and all that in this day and age? Or is it cool just the way it is and leave it alone? Let me know in the comment section below. Until next time, guys, the hunt continues here.